This was the first welt we did, that's the upper one, and now we're trying to mark for the second welt. So what we did here is we just applied gum on the edge and on the welt itself, and also on the insole. Then as usual, you will let it dry for some time before you go into the welting process. This process, like I said in our previous video, can be used for platform, and it can also be used for shoes. Now this one is actually for a shoe that we are trying to make. So what we did was we tried as much as possible not to get a heavy cotton sole, considering that we had already done an insole that had weight already. Please don't mind my voice. So this is the welting process, you guys. We just went all round with it, but the issue we had with this welt was that it was not enough. So that is what I'm driving at in this video. These days our welt don't come complete the way they used to. Instead of a 36 inches, that's like a 1 yard, it ends up not even getting to 30. So we tried stretching it a little, but it still didn't work. So this is an idea if you want to slightly stretch welt that ends up not being enough. What you do is you measure it first, and if you find out that you can't get what you want with the welt, what you will do is you hit the welt a little. Please don't hit the welt to the extent that after welting it will end up cutting. Just slight hitting, so that you will be able to stretch it a little. Now I'm not a fan of, will I say, stretching welt, because these days welting, after welting sometimes you just find out that it breaks. So I'm not really a fan of it. But if you find yourself in such situation and you don't know what to do, you can just stretch the welt a little by hitting it. Now after stretching it, it will help you, after hitting it rather, it will help you stretch it a little when you are trying to wet your insole or whatever you are trying to welt, because it will be a little flexible. Yeah, so this was exactly what we did, and we went back into the welting process. Now after we had done that, the welt actually was able to go around the insole. Just make sure you don't overstretch it. Now when you are done with that, you just make sure you cut any slight excess remaining. After cutting it, you use your iodide to just hold the edge. After that, then you go ahead into hammering the welt to the sole to just secure it and make sure that the welt is not opening. That's it, guys. See you in my next class.